I think you've all seen this slide before, but I just want to explain to you how we're going about with the cemetary. The first part, what I will call phase 1A, is basically what Engineer Robert has said, explained in detail just now, the 246 tombs, the top load as well as the front-loading ones. And the next one is the phase 1B, which is the columbarium. Okay? Father explained columbarium, not crematorium. Okay? And I would like to reiterate as well, we are really privileged when this cemetery gets built, that with the blessing, after performing the blessing rites, this is going to be a sacred place. Alright? It's a sacred place, so it's nothing to be scared about. We have been to overseas, we have been to churches, and we have walked around the cemetery, and there's nothing scary about it. But why is our cemetery looking a bit scary, like a secondary jungle? It's our fault. We didn't go and take care of it. Okay, we'll get to it later. Right, you've seen some of this view. So for this angle is from here, okay? And it looks very pleasant. This one is from this angle, so you can basically see parallel rows of the tombs, yeah? And this is from the other side, from this side, and can you see this cul-de-sac, this curved thing? Actually, it is not for, I mean, there's no way we can put a tomb there, right, because it's curved. But it's benches for us to, when we go and pay our respects to our loved ones. There's a place for us to gather, to sit down and reflect, yeah? Or wait for your other relatives to come together. So it's part of the landscape as well. Right, phase 1B, which is the columbarium. The columbarium is designed where we have the rows of niches, right? But what is important, and I would like to highlight to you, is the mass area, which means that we are going to have masses here, especially on All Souls Day, 2nd of November. Yeah? So everyone can gather together in prayer. What is the benefits of our St. Michael Penampang Catholic Cemetery? Right. I think it has been reiterated by our engineer Robert to say it's specially designed tombs, complete with tile finish. Right? So, if something happens to your loved one who have bought a plot here, all you gotta do, as you do all the funeral arrangements, have the mass in church, then just bring down to the cemetery and just either load it down or push it in. You don't have to find undertakers to go and dig the ground and everything. It's much simpler, especially for people who have just lost their loved ones. It is so distressing already that you have lost your loved ones, but you have to make so many decisions. Yeah? And usually at the time when you're most distressed, you love your loved ones so much, you want to give them the best. Yeah? You give them the invest now on your final resting place. Because you can't bring your house with you can't bring your car with you, but you want a nice place to rest. Finally, okay? So, the town finish, no expenses, just do tombstone. That's quite simple, okay? And the beauty of being conveniently adjacent to St. Michael Church is that, as Father has beautifully explained, it is part of the church and it is a sacred place. That is what attracts me to this cemetery actually. Right. When we launch this sale, we give you a prize. And this price you pay today, or to make it easier, you can spread it over the installment plan of 3 years. Price range maybe about 300-400, okay? But if you can pay more for a car, why can't you pay for something that is going to be your final home actually? Alright? And then the management committee, why would this cemetery be so special? It's because we have a management committee to look after it, to make sure that it is kept in perpetuity. It's not, oh, just the first few years baru complete semua cantik, oh nice, but further down the line it will be abandoned. No. Because we are a caring community, we will take care of it. So, the other thing that when we launch this is that priority is given to Penampang parishioners. But if you all reject it, the management committee, I don't know, we have to make a decision. We have already spent money to build the cemetery, maybe we have to open it now. But priority definitely is for Penampang parishioners. And if you do accept outside from Penampang, definitely, I think the committee has discussed that there will be a surcharge. So memang orang Penampang is special rate lah. Okay? Right. Now, this picture, isn't that a very typical scene when you go to also stay and visit your late grandmother or late parents? You know, you can see from this picture it says, person who has a lot of family members who still remember this disease, but a lot of flowers. And the poor grave here, nobody cares for it. Long grass. I think that's what happened to our cemetery behind the church. So, benefits of St. Michael Catholic Cemetery. Right. We will definitely have a mass where the priest will come and the family members will gather. Now this is in Vatican. Even the Pope celebrates also stay mass in the Vatican. I don't think he's scared of the cemetery. Yeah? Even in the columbarium, the priest will go and bless it. I think all of you here, brothers and sisters, I think you all know that you can get plenary indulgence for visiting a cemetery, okay, and praying for the souls in purgatory. Yeah? So, I am quite certain that Penampang parishioners will gather together to show your love, your care, and we stand united in prayers. So, the souls can quickly go up to heaven because we are going to storm heaven. Lots and lots of prayers for those in purgatory. Yeah? And I think Father just now shared with us, I think it's something beautiful, something that we should start a tradition. Yeah? To start a tradition of lighting candles. Yeah? Candles for the dearly departed. I have it here, there's a picture here. A child goes there and lights a candle without fear. Yeah? And it's going to be a beautiful sight. So, for those who have families who are overseas, cannot come back every year, but at least they know there is someone lighting candles for their family members. Yeah? Or even you're single. If I'm single, who's going to light my candle? The community is doing that. Why? Because we have a management committee who will make sure that it happens. Yeah? Right. Why do I bring this up again? Why do we keep bringing this up? Let me just reiterate, because it all ties in with the financials. Right. The reality, actually we are not only at the site, not only at the site of the cemetery. I think Father shared this. I took this picture, I went to St. Michael's, and this slope failed last year. And then you can see this wall is already horizontal, no longer vertical, right? And according to what Robert says, slopes like this are called in distress. Yeah? So it will continue. It will continue on. This one, I'm sure you know, right? They all fix this to protect the rectory. I think it's so unhinged. So, should we wait? Should we wait until this happens? When we have a total slope failure, you can start with protecting with plastic sheet. Last, what happened? To save our church, we have to raise millions to build a wall like this. Is that what we want? We want to see a scar or a mask over the beautiful hue of St. Michael? For me, definitely no. So, I think this is the best solution. If not, I will also won't be part of it actually. I've 37 years as a builder. Okay, I've built buildings, I've built condo, I've built shopping complex. This is the first time I'm building a cemetery. I've got purpose to make something beautiful out of some distressed slope. We're going to make it beautiful. Right. Let's see how we can improve this area. Yeah, improve this slopes that is giving way. We have the 46 tools. We have the columbarium. We're going to have properly landscape surroundings, benches for gathering here. We're going to definitely put stations of the cross. There'll be lots of people, few times a year will be coming to say prayers amongst our loved, dearly departed. Why is resolution because it doesn't just solve the problem of stabilizing the hill slopes. It is planned to generate funds to upgrade our existing cemetery, which is going to be in phase 2. Right? And we hope with the overwhelming support of the Penampang parishioners, we can generate some funds for projects such as Tariqah Harmony, our multi-purpose Catholic Center, the car park, the gallery, all towards the vision of making St. Michael's Parish a heritage center and realize the vision of towards an amazing parish. I tell you, if we accomplish all this, it is really an amazing parish, not as a place, but the people that forms the parish to make this a reality. Sorry, yeah. I think you all can see this. You can go to the back. We took these pictures from there. But you may be scared to go and walk around there. Maybe you're scared to step on somebody, right? These are the old graves. Some not identifiable at all. Some they have lost the tombstones. Now when you see the picture, what do you feel? What do you feel? I tell you what I felt. I felt sad. I felt sad because these people has been forgotten by their relatives, by the grandchildren, or even their great-grandchildren. I'm sure that their children will not have forgotten them. Yeah, but the grandchildren or great-grandchildren. Now, brothers and sisters, can you expect your great-grandchildren to take care of your grave? I think it's most unfair, isn't it? It is most unfair. So you cannot really blame them as well. I have a few friends who told me the great-grandparents are buried there. But the few that have talked to me all don't know where that grave is. What does it tell you? It doesn't go beyond 3-4 generations. Okay? I admit, I don't even know where my grandparents is buried. So, think about it. We're going to have a nice cemetery where the community will unite together in prayers, light candles for the dearly departed. So, what we will do in phase 2 is after we have done phase 1B, which is the columbarium, we will approach the families. Some we can find the families, some we don't. So, what we are going to plan to do is for the last large niches, we're going to make it bigger because we're going to exhume the bones and put it in jars. I think that is also Kadazan tradition, right? Yeah, after many years, they will exhume the bones, clean it, and put it into a jar. So it will be taken care of, and every year people will come and pray. whether you're related or not. Yeah, so ashes, of course, doesn't come from the existing one. You're definitely not picking it up and burning it, okay? Right. I think you all recognize this picture. To this parish, Penampang parish, it's nothing new. They've done this in Limbana. They built a columbarium in 2017. Archbishop came and blessed the columbarium. Now, why? Why did they build the columbarium, you ask? Because 2014, there was a huge landslide. I think more than 10 graves slide down and expose the dead party, right? Because their punya grave is the old-fashioned type, where they dig out the earth, then they put the coffin and they put back the earth, all right? But our cemetery is going to be a concrete structure, all connected. The importance given by Robert just now, we are using it as a counterbalance to stabilize the hill. Okay? So it's a monolithic structure. Okay? So we don't want anyone landslide and bring down 10 graves. I think unless you were one of them, go and help out as well. Yeah. So they proceeded to do that. They had the blessing of Archbishop. We had similar plans as well. That is why the Archbishop, who is the landowner, is the one that we approached us. Father shared with you, he said, in 2020, he came aside and said, and Archbishop looked at the outside me. Can you do something? These people have been ignored, left behind. Okay? So, because of COVID, I think it took longer to plan, to get the architect to design and all that. And we did a presentation to Archbishop, and he's happy with it. He agreed, he endorsed it. Then we do the final drawing. DP is signed by him as a landowner. With that, we submit to Majelis lah. Okay? So, nothing new.